All of the Flexbox properties we have looked at so far have been added to the parent container. This allows us to control the items as a group, but in this video and also the remaining Flexbox videos, the properties will be applied directly to the individual Flex items. This gives us greater control over individual items. First, we're going to look at setting the order which our items will appear. Let's go back over to our index page and we can return back to our 6 original items. So let's delete these last 12, leaving items 1 through to 6. And in fact, we can also remove the height, which we set earlier. So let's delete this line. And also we can comment out a line content from the last video. By default, our 6 items will appear on the screen in the source order. So we see item 1 right through to item 6 across this main axis. The order property will allow us to rearrange any of these items. I'm going to begin by creating a new class over in the CSS, and I'm going to call this the order. And then we can add the order property, and let's begin by setting this to be 1. The order property will allow us to rearrange any of these items. So all we need to do is add this order class to any of these items. So let's go for item 2, add order in as a class, over to the browser, and then reload. So this now moves our second item to the very end. This is because all the other items have a default order, which is this property here of 0. This means that our item 2 now has a weight of 1, moving it to the very end. This number can be anything such as 10, 15, or even 30, for example, and they will still appear in the order in which we set. Negative numbers are also allowed too, so if we set this to -1, this will now place item 2 right at the very start, since all the other items have an order of 0. This is particularly useful for changing layouts with responsive design. The order can be changed in a media query to have different layouts for different screen sizes, so it's a really useful tool to have. So this is how we can rearrange the order by using Flexbox. It is really simple and just one line of code, but you can see how effective this can be. Next, we'll cover how to allow the items to grow and shrink with the available space.